Hi everyone. Last lecture you will see about historical background of Opium Act. In that you will see about in detail about opium in India or cultivation of poppy, Papyrus somniferum and its varieties, that is a Papyrus over album, Papyrus somniferum war, Papyrus somniferum album. uh, these are the various varieties you will see in this act, and also you will discuss about two categories, that is uh, Safed, Shabbat Safedi. These are the two categories of Papyrus somniferum. It will be cultivated in Bihar. Or we will also discuss about the poppy straw. There is a opium poppy straw, and also discuss about the offenses and penalties of this act. Now today we will discuss about second parts, that is the historical background of Dangerous Drugs Act, prohibition and its penalties. So let us start with Dangerous Drug Act. It is the United Kingdom. The Dangerous Drug Act 1920 is an act which will be changed to a panel offense drug addiction, which up to the was within the medical profession treat as a disease. What is what it will be called, that is the Dangerous Act, because of it various drugs that will be addict the person, and it will form the dangerous action to the human body. So it is called as a Dangerous Drug Act. The various drug in that that will be drug listed, that is opium, morphine, cocaine, ecogonine and heroin. This drug it will be addicted to the body and form dangerous reaction to the human body. So it is a dangerous act. The act also said that the export, import, sale, distribution or possessing of barbiturates, these are the drugs, categories of drugs, that is barbiturates, had to be licensed or the authorized by the Home Secretary. This proviso also applied to the dilution of cocaine and morphine as defined in the lower limits set by the Hague Convention. The Home Office was charged the implementation of this act in January 1921. The Home Secretary gave 40 days notice of this uh, intention to issue control over raw opium, morphine, cocaine, ecogonine, and heroin. Now, you will discuss about one by one. In that, first, morphine. Morphine is a pain medication of the opiate family, which is found naturally in a number of plant and animal. The morphine is an pain meditation or NSDCA class meditation. It will be formed primarily which found that naturally in numbers of plants and animals. In this act, it is directly on the central nervous act, acting on the nervous system to decrease the feeling of a pain. It can be taken for both acute pain and chronic pain. This drug it will be acts directly on central nervous system to decrease the feeling of pain, and it can be taken for both acute pain and chronic pain. The next, raw opium. Opium or Phosphistius, a scientific name as Lacrima papyri, is dry latex obtained from the seed capsule of the opium poppy, Papavus somniferum. It is approximately 20% of opium is made up of the analgesic alkaloid morphine, which is a process chemically to the produce heroin and other synthetic opioids for medical use and the illegal drug trades. This raw opium, or it is opium or poppy dust, scientific names that is a Lacrima papaveris, is a dry latex obtained from the seed capsule of the opium poppy and Papaver somniferum. Approximately 20% of the opium is made up of the analgesic alkaloids morphine, which is a forces chemically to the produce heroin and other synthetic opioids for medical use and illegal drug trade. The next cocaine. Cocaine is the also known as coke is a strong stimulant most frequently used as a recreational drugs. It is a commonly snuffed, inhaler or smoke or dissolve and injects into the vein. Many of the person students it will be habited this drug that is a cocaine habituate. The mental effect may be include loss of contact with reality. It drugs that is give the loss of reality, contact with the reality, and intense feeling of happiness or agitations. It is a very dangerous drug that is a cocaine. It is also known as a coke. It is a strong stimulant, most frequently used as a recreational drug. It is a commonly smoke inhaler to the smoke or dissolve in injection into a vein. Or it gives the mental effect maybe includes loss of contact with reality and intense feeling of happiness or agitation. So it is for today's lecture. Next lecture you will see about remaining part of this act. Today we will discuss about history in that it is a United Kingdom. The Dangerous Act 1920 is form change in the penal offence drug addiction which up to when was within the medical profession treat and disease. It is also said that export import of sale distribution or processing of the barbiturates had to be licensed authority by the Home Secretary. This provides the appeal of dilution of cocaine and morphine as defined in the lower limits set by the Hague Convention. These are the Home Office was charged with implementation of this act in 1941 January. Home Secretary gives 40 days notice that is a control over raw opium, morphine, cocaine, icogonine and heroin. You see about morphine. Morphine is a pain meditation. It is a relief from pain. It is found in various natural obtained. It is found in plant and animal. It acts directly on central nervous system. Then opium, opium for fifth year scientific name, latex capsule, Papaver somniferum. It is an analgesic alkaloid morphine, which is a process chemically to heroin and synthetic opioids and medicinal use of illegal drug trades. Then last, that is a cocaine. Cocaine is also known as a coke, is a strong stimulant, most frequently used as a recreational drug. It is commonly snorted inhaler as a smoke or dissolved and injected into vein. It gives the directly mental effect and include loss of contact with reality. What is a real act or real sense? It will be loss of this act and it intense feeling of happiness or agitation. It is a very dangerous drug. There is a cocaine. It is directly mental effect and include loss of reality, contact with reality, and intense feeling of happiness or agitation. So it is for today's lecture. Next lecture you will start about remaining part that is icogonine and heroin in detail study of this two Now, it is for today's lecture. Today, we will discuss about raw opium, morphine, and cocaine. Thank you.